to race and also to remember. A good Saturday morning to you, a good Memorial Day weekend to you, and welcome to Cocopah Speedway's Lap Time Live. Lap Time Live brought to you by Cocopah Casino. Racing Radio here on Outlaw Country, AM 1400. I'm your host, Mike Stanhope, and thank you for joining us this morning as we set the stage for action tonight out at the Diamond in the Desert. Round number 8 of the 2014 Cocopah Speedway Racing Series, ready for launch as the IMCA Modifieds, the Pro Stocks, the Fisher Automotive Street Stocks, the RV World IMCA Sport Mods, and the Napa Auto Parts IMCA Hobby Stocks are all set for action tonight out at the Diamond in the Desert. All of the drivers prepping up for action tonight, coming off one of the most entertaining nights of the year just 2 weeks ago, and the action, well, it promises to be just as exciting tonight. Some special activities also planned this evening at Cocopah Speedway as we pay tribute this Memorial Day weekend to those who made the ultimate sacrifice and to all the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces. Always we do remember, some gave all gave some. As always, gates will open up at 5 p.m. this afternoon out at Cocopah Speedway. Some very special opening ceremony set for 7 p.m. Also looking forward to hosting the Gila Ridge Marching Band and Boosters tonight as part of the festivities. Greg Burgess, Director of Operations at Cocopah Speedway, is going to be joining us in just a few minutes to talk about the developments of the past few months and about the continuing development we're seeing in all 5 divisions ready for action tonight. A lot of back and forth so far in 2014 as it concerns the chases for IMCA and track championships at Cocopah Speedway. And as we get set to go racing tonight, a quick look at the top of the standings in each division. And first in the IMCA Modifieds, the last 3 races, a shuffling of the points at the top each time out as 3 men have now had the points lead at one time over another. Ran top in the standings now. It is Yuma's Bobby Horton, ran a strong second to Lance Murray last time out at Cocopah Speedway. Horton starting to show lots and lots of consistency. Lance Murray, the winner from 2 weeks ago at Cocopah Speedway, now sitting 2 points back in the standings in the number 2 position with Somerton's Ty Rogers, the former leader, catching a bad break at the end of the last race, finishing near the rear of the field, that dropping him back to 3rd in the standings. And rounding out your top 5 there, it is Yuma's Chuck Hunt and Bill Miller in the 4 and 5 positions, respectively. Next in the Pro Stocks on top of the standings, Brent Ashurst from out of Westmoreland, California on top of the standings, a 5-point advantage over Yuma's Joe Haynes driving the 17Z, the high side hustler, knowing how to run down lone 2 as he used the low groove 2 weeks ago to take his 2nd straight win. Rounding out your top 5 in the Pro Stock, Steve Anthony in the 3 position with Yuma's Brett Samala in the 4 spot, and Hamul, California's Steve Jonas rounding out your top 5. Next in the Fisher Automotive Street Stocks, it is Chula Vista's Manny Baldivia still on top of the standings on a 4-race winning streak. A win last time out after rebuilding the front half of his car. 10 points back in the 2 position. Yuma's Adolfo Noriega with Joey Essery, Jimmy Davey, and Captain Henry B. rounding out your top 5 there. Moving now into the RV World IMCA Sport Modifieds, Yuma's Timmy Reese still on top of the standings. A 10-point advantage over Yuma's Josh Wood. In the number 3 position is Holtville's Chris Toth with Cody Daffern and James Dupree rounding out your top 5. Not in that top 5, but certainly a car to watch. Brawley's Sean Callens in the 33C, who scored his first career win in that last event. And finally, in the Napa Auto Parts IMCA Hobby Stocks, it is Yuma's Brent Wofford on top of the standings. Just a 1-point advantage over Yuma's Craig Ebers. Brian Johnson is in the number 3 position with Yuma's Leonard Manos in the number 4 spot. Manos in comeback mode, has a new rolling piece of stock, still work to do, but now talking that he may make it back for the second half of the season. And in your number 5 position, it is Yuma's Jason Bashirs driving the number 64. And with that, we get set for action again tonight, round number 8 of the 2014 Cocopah Speedway Racing Series. All 5 divisions again ready for action at the Diamond in the Desert. Coming up next here on Lap Time Live, we'll overview a bit on the 2014 season to date. Exciting developments throughout the year, and the man who continues to oversee the racing renaissance here in Yuma, Greg Burgess, Director of Operations at Cocopah Speedway, is set to join us next here on Racing Radio. Cocopah Speedway's Lap Time Live, presented by Cocopah Casino. Kokopah Speedway. This Saturday night, watch out for ground-pounding action in the Kokopah Speedway Racing Series. Saturday night, 7 p.m., freezing at Kokopah Speedway. Visit KokopahSpeedway.com for details and online ticketing.
Selective Service presents easy ways to stay out of trouble.
When she asks, do I look fat? Say no.
And here's the easiest way of all to stay out of trouble. When a guy turns 18, he should register with Selective Service at sss.gov. It only takes a minute, and it's the law.
Food City announces an incredible 4-day sale. Now through Memorial Day, take advantage of these extra savings.
10-pound bags of russet potatoes, 2 for just $3. Pork brisket ribs on sale at $1.69 a pound, sold in the bag or value pack. Doritos tortilla chips at $1.69. El Mexicano nacho cheese sauce or Clemente Jaquez jalapenos 26-ounce can, just 99 cents. And Mission tortillas at $1.99, 18-ounce bag. And Tecate Modelo beer, $8.99 for the 12-pack, 12-ounce cans.
Food City, the store with low prices when you need them.
Once upon a time, there was a set of twins. Jim would win it all.
That's true. I do exude the luck.
Well, Tim would win nothing.
Whatever. It's all about Jim.
Then one day, the twins discovered the new all-or-nothing game from the Arizona Lottery. Both chose their 10 numbers. Jim won $25,000 when he matched it all.
That's a booyah!
And Tim also won $25,000 when he matched nothing.
What? Really?
Really? The new $2 all-or-nothing from the Arizona Lottery. You can play twice a day. Remember, you can't win if you don't play.
Ford is taking the EcoBoost Challenge coast to coast, asking people like you to test drive Ford versus our leading competitors.
We want to find out which vehicle you prefer, and may the best car win.
I have this. I've never driven a Ford before, and I'm impressed.
They're experiencing the power and efficiency of available EcoBoost engine technology.
Wow, this car can go. It blew the competition away from me. Ford is totally on my radar now.
Now it's your turn to take the EcoBoost Challenge at your Arizona Ford dealers. During the final days, get up to $1,000 challenge cash on top of all other offers. Choose the stylish Fusion, the versatile Escape, or the powerful F-150. But hurry, it's only for a limited time. Visit your Arizona Ford dealers or go to yourlocalforddealers.com. 2014 Ford vehicles. Excludes C-Max, Transit Connect, and Focus Electric ST and S. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by 6/2/14. See dealer for residency restrictions and details.
This message is from the Outlaw Country Promotions Department. You may win once every 30 days and only one winner per household. Winners must be at least 18 years old unless we tell you otherwise. Contests are open to everyone except staff of Outlaw Country, their immediate families, contest sponsors, and other media outlets. Prizes must be picked up within 30 days of winning and may be picked up during business hours at 949 South Avenue B. Copies of contest rules are available at the station or on our website, outlawcountry1400.com. Thanks for listening, and good luck from Outlaw Country.
Food City announces an incredible 4-day sale. Now through Memorial Day, take advantage of these extra savings.
10-pound bags of russet potatoes, 2 for just $3. Pork brisket ribs on sale at $1.69 a pound, sold in the bag or value pack. Doritos tortilla chips at $1.69. El Mexicano nacho cheese sauce or Clemente Jaquez jalapenos 26-ounce can, just 99 cents. And Mission tortillas at $1.99, 18-ounce bag. And Tecate Modelo beer, $8.99 for the 12-pack, 12-ounce cans.
Food City, the store with low prices when you need them.
You're listening to Racing Radio. It's Lap Time Live, presented by Kokopah Casino here on Outlaw Country, AM 1400. Once again, I'm your host, Mike Stanhope, looking ahead on this edition of Lap Time Live to tonight's round number 8 of the 2014 Kokopah Speedway Racing Series. And joining us in studio this morning, Greg Burgess, Director of Operations at Kokopah Speedway. And good morning to you, Greg.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Well, thanks for stopping in with us this morning. And, Greg, I kind of touched on this top of the program. The excitement level just keeps climbing time after time. That's got to be pleasing for you to see.
It's great to see the racing that's going on out there. The racers are all doing a great job. Our new divisions are really starting to come full circle, and I can't wait for tonight. It's exciting to look forward to every time we get to go back to the Speedway, and just a great event last time, and I think we can expect the same thing again tonight.
Looks like we're catching a little bit of break on the weather today as well. Some hot, dry winds unexpectedly through the area the last couple of times out, but that actually that made for some interesting challenges for some people.
Yeah, I got to apologize for the dust last time out. Caught us a little off guard there. It is track prep is a challenge at any racetrack across the United States, and it continues to be a challenge here with changing temperatures and so on. We seem to get in a groove now and then of about 3 tracks, maybe a couple of more, and then the weather changes on us, and we've got to go back to the drawing board again. But we've got what I believe is one of the best guys on the blade in the nation. Les Evans is doing a great job on the blade. That's really the extent. He and I converse a lot about the rest of the track prep, but after he's done with the blade, then we take over on the water program. And of course, at the end of the night, who it all comes back to is me, and I'm happy to take that role. Sometimes, just like a racer, we're going to hit our marks and going to have a really good track, just like sometimes they have a really good car, and other times we're going to miss it and things will change. And it was a challenging track. A slicker track seems to bring out more of a driver and less of a horsepower kind of car. So it was definitely challenging last time, and then of course the dust added a new challenge to it. So luckily the wind was with us and kept the dust for the most part off of the fence, and it was a great night of racing.
Yeah, the racing was absolutely spectacular, without doubt. Track conditions were equal for everybody who are on track, and I've got to sit back and say over the course of the past few months, and again I've noted this on the program before, but we've seen lap times that have been absolutely incredible all year, and that all seemed to start 3-4 months ago. And for fans who get out to the track early too, something kind of cool to watch, and that's been that new method that's still being worked with in terms of being able to get the track packed in so the cars all don't have to get out there themselves.
Yeah, that's been very helpful. But as far as lap times, again, I got to give this credit back to Les. He went out with his crew and set some grades where turns 1 and 2 used to be substantially different than 3 and 4. Right now, they're really close driving them, shooting grades on them. They're very close to the same, and so I think that really helped out the lap times, and I think that's really responsible for what you're seeing in those lap times. Is the guys and gals can drive both ends of the speedway the same way and concentrate on how to get into the corners and get out of them fast. So I think that's really helped. And then, of course, we're trying to make this so the guys don't have to pack with their cars, and we'll take care of the wheel packing, and they just hot lap and race and worry about their setups and their competitors.
Oh, absolutely on that. And again, I've just got to say the action has been incredible to watch and to get to call. Just going division by division here real quick, starting off in the modifieds, seem more and more guys are capable of getting to the front and running out the front.
Yeah, we've got a real competitive field there. It's great to see everyone there. Big movers this year. Of course, Ty is doing a great job after moving up from the sport mods. Chuck Hunt, can you believe that guy? How well he's doing. Having I think it's about 1 year of experience now. So I think he's probably getting close to 20 races. But what a great job he's doing. And everyone in that division really is doing a great job. And we have our issues, but that's common in this type of sport and with racing. So my hat's off to all of them. They all are doing a really good job out there.
Moving into the IMCA Sport Modifieds, now the RV World IMCA Sport Modifieds, and that division's really starting to mature into something special as well.
It is. We've got a group there, front to back, really, that are doing a great job. Hearing of more and more, not only guys upgrading to new cars, but new cars coming out. So I won't be at all surprised when we come back in September if we are consistently 10 to 12 or more cars in that division. And eventually I think it will equal the modifieds, and it very well could in many places across the country. They end up with a larger sport mod count than they do modified. So I think it's going to be really fun to watch. There's some great drivers in there, a lot of heart in that division, and again, they're putting on a great show.
Fisher Automotive Street Stocks were nearing the end, or will, as of the end of this year, be all the way through the transition into the full IMCA stock car class. And again, more and more drivers getting a handle on that changeover. And again, the racing in that division, something special to see every time out.
It really is something special. There are, in a lot of divisions, you say there's 5 cars that could win any night, and in that one, it's at least 5, and those guys are strong drivers. A lot of them working real hard on making their off-race day programs better, and there's some guys with really, really strong programs there, and what a fun division to watch every time they hit the track. As exciting a division as any of them we have, and any I've ever seen. Those guys, again, are doing a really good job, and having converting over the last 2.5 years, be 3 years by the end of this year. They've done a real good job with that. It's been frustrating for everyone at times, but the conversion is going well, and they have some really nice cars there. And again, those guys are doing a super job.
Starting to see some of that same maturation now as we've gotten a little deeper into the year in the Napa Auto Parts IMCA hobby stocks, and again, more word of more cars coming there as well.
Yeah, I think same thing in the hobby stocks, and what a great division this is going to be. And I can't, I look forward to it every race we have, but I really can't wait until the Winter Nationals when we get some of those out-of-town cars coming here. It's going to be really fun to see all of these divisions, but I think that hobby stock division is really going to be one to watch in the future, and I feel the same way with car counts there from everything I'm hearing of new cars being built and possibly some people moving to the hobby stock division. I think we'll come back with 10 plus cars in that division after the break, and or shortly around then. And that I also believe those car counts in that division could easily overtake the stock car division.
It's going to be interesting to watch how it all plays out, no doubt about that. We're talking with Craig Burgess, Director of Operations at Cocopah Speedway, here on Cocopah Speedway's Lap Time Live, brought to you by Cocopah Casino. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Credit, 36-month lease is $3,000, excludes tax, license, $595 acquisition fee, $475 dock fee, 15 cents per mile over 12,000 miles. Vehicle change offer subject to vehicle inspection, expires 6/2/14.
It's the Memorial Day blackout sale this weekend only at Yuma Honda. We are bursting with new Hondas, all priced for this sale. Like 2014 Civic LX 4-door automatics, only $98 a month, plus a massive selection of used vehicles, all makes and models. Exchange your vehicle with Yuma Honda, and it's worth 110% of KBB. Don't miss the Memorial Day blackout sale now through Monday at Yuma Honda on 32nd Street or online at YumaHonda.com.
Want to get it all? Then get CenturyLink high-speed internet. With speeds up to 12 megs, it's super fast and reliable. And it's just $19.95 a month when you bundle with unlimited nationwide calling. Plus, your monthly price won't change for 3 years. That's getting it all. So call CenturyLink at 855-907-FAST to get up to 12 meg internet today. Services and offer not available in all areas. Residential customers only. Restrictions apply. Contact CenturyLink for details.
The second annual Go Digital Yuma event is coming up June 18th, designed to help business owners become more knowledgeable and active with digital marketing. The Digital Expo is a full day of interactive classes led by professionals from GoDaddy, Constant Contact, and more. Mark your calendar for Wednesday, June 18th to attend Go Digital Yuma at the AWC Shonin Conference Center. Registration details are available at GoDigitalYuma.com. The Go Digital Yuma event is produced by the Yuma Sun and Partners, MGM Design, and the Yuma Small Business Development Center.
Hi, can I buy some lemonade?
Sure, that will be 50 cents. My mom says I need to save.
She's right. I'm Jim from APS. Want to know how to save even more?
Yeah.
CFL bulbs. They use up to 75% less energy than traditional ones and can save you up to $40 over the life of that one bulb.
$40? I can open an even bigger lemonade stand.
You betcha.
You've got options. Find them all at aps.com/options.
Now you can enjoy the freedom of ClearTalk.
A whole lot faster. Introducing 4G LTE on the ClearTalk Wireless Network.
Get 4 lines of uncapped 4G LTE for as low as $40 a month per line. Or upgrade your current ClearTalk smartphone plan to 4G for as low as $5 more per month. Visit ClearTalkWireless.com to speed up your plan today. ClearTalk. More value, more freedom.
To the graduating classes of 2014 from Jennifer Blackwell Photography. We hope your dreams take you to the corners of your smiles, to the highest of your hopes, to the windows of your opportunities, and to the most special places your heart has ever known. Jennifer Blackwell Photography would like to congratulate Christopher Hell and Jessica Crump from Yuma High School, Cody Ray and Darcy McAllister from Yuma Catholic High School, Bailey Lakey and Chelsea Highland from Cibola High School, Andy Garcia Brown from Copa High School, and Alexis Wise from Gila Ridge High School. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Here's hoping you find success and happiness in all you do. From Jennifer Blackwell Photography, capturing real life. Call us at 446-5803 or find us online at JenniferBlackwellPhotography.com and on Facebook. Congratulations, seniors from the class of 2014.
You're listening to Racing Radio with Kokopah Speedway's Laptime Live, presented by Kokopah Casino here on Outlaw Country, AM 1400. Once again, I'm your host, Mike Stanhope, and again joined in studio this morning by Greg Burgess, Director of Operations at Kokopah Speedway. And Greg, a question for you from the casual race fan, for somebody who's not been out to the track before, maybe coming out tonight, always looking forward to seeing new friendly faces. What can they expect to see in terms of how a race program is put together?
Well, I think from the fan, and I still am one, and was...
You started as a race fan. That's what brought you into this.
Just a race fan for many years, and totally still enjoy that part of it. But the things that I think are attractive and that we're getting better at here is the nonstop action and keeping things rolling. I mean, we start out trying to be on time with opening ceremonies at 7 o'clock every time, and then after opening ceremonies, we try and roll right into our heat races in each division. And we'll start with the smaller divisions. The hobby stocks will roll through their heat races, and the heat races will determine the main event lineup. And then we'll go from the hobby stocks into the sport mods, and then the straight stocks, and the pro stocks, and the modifieds. And all of that lays out the same way, and they will all run heat races, and then they'll all run a main event. Between the heat races and the main event, we squeeze in about a 15-minute intermission in the action, where our great public address announcer will try and entertain you some, and then might just be some music, but it's a little break to go grab some of the great food food we've got at the concession stand, maybe a beverage or two, and then get back to your seat and get ready for the best part of the night, which is the main events, when you get to see all of the cars in each division on the track at one time, and they'll run a main event per division, starting with the smaller class, or I don't like to refer to them as lower divisions, as Hobby Stocks put on a great race, just like modifieds do, but we'll start with those divisions, work up to the premier division at our track, that is our IMCA modifieds, and we'll end the night with that. And then Victory Lane is open. If you want to go down and visit with the winner, you can sure do that, and make your way from there to the pit area and visit with all of the drivers there. And I really think as a fan, it's important to do that and get to know a driver. And then next time you're out there, you may cheer for that driver, you might cheer for one in each division, or you may cheer for all of them just to put on a great show. That's normally the route I take these days. So it is a lot of fun. It's fresh air. We've got a beautiful facility there. It's comfortable. You're not jam-packed in a seat where there's no room to get out and take a break. The seating is very comfortable, and just a great way to spend a Saturday night with friends or family, or on your own.
Action-packed from top to bottom, fast pace, and nonstop, except that little break in the middle, just for everybody to kind of take a breather.
Absolutely, and it's just a great way to get into a routine of spending Saturday nights. We love having people out there. It's fun, like I say, and it's a great place to meet people and talk, drivers or other fans, and just have a great time with us.
Our Courtyard Rooster is giving us a wake-up call this morning, so we're all bright-eyed when we hit the track later on today. Since we are just about out of time, just wanted to ask you any new developments of note regards the Winter Heat Sprint Car Showdown coming in early January.
Wow, what a show this is going to be, and how exciting is it to bring an event like this to Cocopah Speedway in the greater Yuma, Somerton area. I've been in contact this week, was contacted by the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame that want to get involved with the event. That's really exciting in itself. And then negotiations ongoing with National Speed Sport News. We will, this event, all 4 nights of it will be televised. Details to come in the future. But what a great group of people over there at National Speed Sport News, and really been fun to talk with them and hear of a lot of VIPs already planning on being here. My VIP list is as long now for this January event as it is normally for a week before one of our larger events.
Lots to look forward to as we roll into the end of the first half of the season here, that short summer break, and then back at it as we lead up towards 2015. It is certainly exciting to hear about it all.
Absolutely, and I just want to encourage drivers or fans out there that are listening, come on out and see us tonight. If you have suggestions, I'd love to hear them, but we want you to come out there, support the Speedway. It's a beautiful venue. The Cocopah Indian Tribe is to be commended for what they've let us do there and the backing they've put into it. Come out and see it. You will truly be impressed if you've not been there. And if you have, then come out and keep going with your continued support. It surely is appreciated.
Greg, I want to thank you very much for stopping in and chatting with us this morning here on Lap Time Live.
Thank you, Mike.
And we'll see you out at the track later on this afternoon. Mr. Greg Burgess, Director of Operations at Kokopah Speedway, leader of the team, and I do stress team that makes it all happen for the Kokopah Speedway Racing Series, set to suit up and strap in for action tonight out at the Diamond in the Desert. As always, gates will open up at 5 with special Memorial Day weekend ceremonies at 7 p.m. And to be sure you're fully up to speed on all the racing to come tonight, make sure you stop in at www.kokopahspeedway.com. Hey, you can also take advantage there of online ticketing. As we've noted previously, advanced online ticket sales also now open for the Winter Heat Sprint Car Showdown with advanced purchases online only, also providing fans a limited pit pass good from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Showdown event days. That is a limited time offer only, so be sure to get in on those tickets soon. Again, details on all of that and more easy to find on the Kokopah Speedway website. Just click the Winter Heat tab. All of the information you'll need is right there at your fingertips. For all the lowdown on the showdown, it is KokopahSpeedway.com. Hey, thanks once again to Greg Burgess for coming on in this morning. Thank you for listening as we get set for action tonight. The Kokopah Speedway Racing Series around number 8. We'll see you with gates open at 5, racing underway at 7 p.m. You've been listening to Lap Time Live, presented by Kokopah Casino. We'll be back with more next Saturday morning, 11 a.m., here on Outlaw Country, AM 1400.